Hey everybody, so I'm going to post two videos, part 1 and part 2, and normally I come on and do videos like this, right, but it's just easier this time around to post a video that my camera had caught of me doing a live, because the Holy Spirit was definitely preaching that day, and I just feel like you guys are going to get more out of it watching it through that. I know watching the picture is a little bit boring on it, but please listen. He's got a lot of good stuff to say, and it is important. So, all right, thanks, you guys. I remember, watch video 1 and 2.
It had to do with a celebration. I was supposed to make a celebration cake, and there was a bunch of people there, and it was at my dad's house. My parents were divorced, and so I was basically raised by my dad, big chunk of my life. So it was at my childhood home, father's house, and I was told by God to pass out bread because those who ate the bread would shine like the stars in heaven. And I had 12 pieces, and so I started passing them out, and he says no, because they only need one piece of bread, one. And if they eat that one, they will all shine like the stars in heaven. And so I woke up and I was like, oh, that was interesting. And I sat down to pray this morning, and I feel connected with Jesus. I mean, this morning I felt so connected, like almost like one. Like I don't know how to explain it. And he literally was giving me the words to pray this morning. And then he starts speaking, you guys. And I mean, he was speaking. I asked him right before, now I think about it, like, please use me as your mouthpiece to speak your words to help further your Holy Kingdom. And so he started speaking through me, and I mean, like, it was like Jesus took the wheel, and the sadness that he had, I had tears rolling down my face. And he was like, the time is coming. Be prepared. All ye who dwell on the earth and within me. And he was saying how we need in the coming days to choose him. He was literally saying, please, in the days to come, he says, please choose me. Please don't turn from me. Please don't run from me. Like, he was sad, you guys. It was like a plea. It was no longer asking. It was a plea. And he was saying, you will have to choose in the coming days whether you are to the world. And he says, the wheat is going to be separated from the tares. Which one are you? The sifting process has begun. And he was sharing in the days to come how the world's going to get dark, chaotic, and just nasty. And he says, but those who stay in me, though, I will feed, I will shelter, I will protect, I will guide. And he didn't call us his lambs. He said, my little lamb. Yeah. And he says, I love you, my little lamb. He says, my love for you is pure and holy love. And he was sharing also how, like, the day is coming where you'll no longer be able to seek him. He will not be found. He said, find me while you still can. Seek me while you still can. Choose me while you still can. Because the time is coming, he said, harpazo. He says, those who choose me, I will give them new life of purpose, peace, joy, love. He says, a new beginning, a new life that has no ending. And he was sharing, he says, anyone in these days to come who want to harm my little lambs that stay within me at all times have to go through me. And so those are just some of the things he was sharing. I took the video. I have the video because my camera caught it. I'm going over it. I'm going to post it to TikTok so you guys can see. And some of the words are a little bit hard to hear just because there's a lot of background noise, but I'm going to be writing in the words down captions below so you can at least read what he's saying. But yeah, I just, like, he is pleased with people at this point. You know, and he's so sad because a lot of people say, I'm a Christ follower. Then when hard times come and knocking, they don't turn into him and lean on him. No, they turn from him and run away. Or they get angry with him. God, how could you allow this to happen? Or why did you do this to me? And he's begging at this point. He says, I don't want just like one of my lambs. I want all of them. I love them all. And he's also saying, he was talking about, I want my little lost lambs to come back to me while they still can. Like, the time is coming, you guys. He says, my little lambs were not meant for wrath. But he said, judgment is quickly approaching. He says, it is at your doorstep. He says, doesn't everybody hear me knocking at their door? He says, let me in. He says, you all are the first shoot, the first green shoot. He says, you are the first grain offering. He says, I will be threshing my threshing floor soon. I will be threshing my threshing floor soon. People have to decide. He says, are you going to hang on to the things in the world? Or are you going to let go of them and turn on to me? Threshing my threshing floor, like something like that. So a threshing floor is for people who have farms, like especially back in Jesus' day. What they would do is they'd bring in the grain into this like farm warehouse area, and they would like beat it until the chaff and the grains were separated. And that's what he's doing. The threshing floor is like the final harvest, the end of the year, where he brings it all in, like a farmer. You can read more about it in like Boaz, Ruth, like those books, because they talk about threshing floor, but that's my understanding. That's what it is. And her pazo, for those who don't know what that means to like go up, lifted up, or snatched. So like we guys, I was given visions upon visions, especially more lately, of, he said, when you see this blue